What's good, everybody? I'm back again with another album review for y'all. Today, we're going to be talking about a very highly anticipated album that a lot of people have been listening to. It's #1 in the world right now. I'm talking about Lil Uzi Vert, The Pink Tape. Coming out of Philadelphia, Lil Uzi Vert is definitely one of the most popular, hottest artists in the game right now. This is his first release since the Red and White EP last year, and this is his 7th studio album, 6th solo album, and his first album since 2020 with Eternal Take. Today, I only got 3 songs for y'all, and y'all will see why that is later on in the review. We're going to jump straight into it, not going to waste no time. Let's get to the first track. First track we're going to jump into today is track number 7, Died and Came Back.
If you try to diss me, boy, that's a lose-lose. Montclair, army sense love is rage too. When I made the first Love is Rage, it was Canadian Goose. I'm on probation, the government.
I gotta say, when I heard this song, it made me think about the Free Uzi campaign. If y'all remember that period of time where Lil Uzi Vert couldn't release any music and things like that due to the record deal that he was dealing with. And I feel like this song right here definitely touches on that. I mean, the title of it is Died and Came Back, because when he came back out of that situation, it was major. Lil Uzi Vert was smacking people over the head with songs left and right. And I definitely think that this song right here is definitely a song for the crib. Definitely a song you can dance to a little bit. You can have some fun with this one, most definitely. I feel like Lil Uzi Vert had fun on this one. I like the beat a lot too. The beat was very, very dope. I think that might have been my favorite part of the song, along with the fact that how Lil Uzi Vert touched on Love is Rage 2 and Canadian Goose and things like that. I always kind of like when rappers touch on former projects and songs that they've done that got them to the point that they're at, to kind of give you a bigger picture of their career and where it's headed. So that's Died and Came Back. Let's jump into the next one. Second track we're going to touch on today, track number 10, I Gotta.
My clan, no matter the climate, one day, yeah, I'ma go down. Yeah, that's the reason I keep climbing. Yeah, to run back to sweat like a house. Went to the dentist, that boy like a robber. Pull up a SRT8 like a Raleigh. First car Lambo like for my...
I was feeling that one a lot because of that signature flow that Lil Uzi used on that one. The flow where he makes like the noise or says yeah after every bar. I love that flow from Uzi because that flow right there, he's dropping heat. He's dropping bars with that flow. I love it. I love how the beat bangs. Like playing that beat in the car was amazing. I listened to it on the way home today. That beat was really, really hard. Definitely one of my favorites off the entire album. I definitely think that Lil Uzi Vert being in this flow is his best attribute. I feel like this is the flow that everyone loves to see from Lil Uzi Vert. This is the flow that got him basically to where he's at now. This is a, mosh pit kind of song. You can rage a little bit to this one, which is what Lil Uzi Vert wants his audience to do at concerts and things like that. And I feel like this song was perfect for it. Let's jump into the last track. The last track that I'm going to touch on today, track number 16, Fire Alarm. Now, I know I said that I Gotta is good for raging and mosh pits and everything like that, and I do feel that way. But this song right here is literally the perfect mosh pit rage type of song, but it's also a very, very dope track. I like the distorted voice, the banging beat, the fast rapping, the quick bars. Like, I love when Lil Uzi Vert gets into that kind of bag, because Lil Uzi Vert can rap. He's very, very good at putting bars together and having wordplay and things like that. So this song right here basically brought both of those things together, and he made a banger with this one. I definitely feel like, to me, this is the best song on the entire album. I keep going back and listening to this one over and over because I love the beat. There's also a woman saying free myself in the beginning and throughout the song. That kind of adds more effect to it and things like that. I like that kind of stuff. I love when things like that are able to come together, complement off each other, and able to make a banging song like that. So that's Fire Alarm. Definitely my favorite song on the album. Let's get to a verdict. I'm going to be brutally honest with y'all. I didn't like this album. It was a letdown. It was hard for me to listen to. There were so many songs on this album that I skipped just to get to songs that I actually like. That's why I couldn't do 4 songs for the review. I only had to pick 3 because those were the only 3 I liked on the album. The 4th song I would have done is Just Wanna Rock, but everybody knows that song. That's the single. I really didn't want to touch on that one in this video. But this album right here was probably, from Lil Uzi Vert, this was probably the worst album that I've heard from him, most definitely. Just everything that's going on in this album was just too much. The rock and roll vibes, the growling and the hissing like a snake, everything like that. It just wasn't it for me. It wasn't appealing. I really don't enjoy those type of things in rap music, but I understand. Lil Uzi Vert is an eccentric person. He has an eccentric personality. He likes to try new things and see how people react to these things. Now, I understand some of his fan base and other people probably love the album. They probably enjoy it and listen to it every day. But for me personally, it was hard for me to listen to this one. So with that being said, I'm going to give this album a rating of a 5 out of 10. And I say 5 out of 10, that's me being generous because I enjoy Lil Uzi Vert's music. I listen to it. I listen to some of his older tracks sometimes throughout the day. But this album right here is not an album that I will be revisiting. I won't be replaying this album a lot except for the 3 songs that I just showed y'all. This just wasn't it for me. I hope Lil Uzi Vert comes out with something much better than this on the next project. And also, the album was so long, 26 songs. That's too long for an album. I get it. Fans have been waiting. You haven't dropped a full-length album in a couple years, but 26 songs, and out of 26, I only like 3. That's not good. Get back in the lab, Vert. Give us something a little better than this. And that is it for today. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. I really did not want to review this album because I didn't enjoy it, but for the sake of my subscribers, for the sake of my audience, I decided to do it for y'all. Let me know down in the comments if you're feeling the album, if you're not feeling it, what songs you like, what songs you don't like. Let's discuss these things. I'll be back soon with a couple more reviews for y'all. That is it. I am out of here. Until next time.